What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Omniheroes video. Alright guys, real quick, there's a big thing going on right now with a lot of players, and I don't blame you guys. I have reached out to the devs about this, and I want to talk about what's happening on Discord and why you guys should go voice your opinions. So just so you guys are aware, I did reach out to the devs about this specific event right now that's going on called the Abyss Crusade, the World Boss Furious Demon. Of course, there are a lot of issues happening right now with it, and I've actually highlighted a few. So I want to talk to you guys real quick about some of these. So number one, I want to talk about the way you attack. Okay, so first off, it doesn't really give you many chances to improve or test out any new specs because you're always going to be afraid that you won't get your highest score. So every time I do a trial to do some sort of testing on the boss, I'm punished. I'm punished by not getting my highest score. So I've recommended that no matter who you use going forward, even if you're lower than your highest score, they should give you the highest score that you've reached, and then if you've gone above that high score, that should be your next increase, right? So that way it allows people to test without being punished. I think that's a very big deal, and a lot of people are losing, like myself, because I'm a content creator and I'm a tester and I'm trying to come up with the best examples of how to use teams. It's punishing me for doing so, and it makes, I think that's also the case for a lot of people who are trying to test out new builds, new units, and also maybe for new synergies to see if this boss is more vulnerable to XYZ versus, you know, what they're currently using. So it's unfortunate that this is happening. So I've given that request to the devs, and I hope they are listening. They listen, and for the next event coming up, that this is fixed. Now, problem number two, just so you guys are aware, there's actually a bigger issue right now, is this event started off as pay to win, but now it's become extremely pay to win. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys regarding rewards. These rewards are really not that worth it. Like, to be paying that much money, whether it's common or hard or nightmare, it doesn't really matter. The rewards themselves are meh. Let's be frank, they're not the greatest, right? Now, I haven't purchased anything since because I was like, you know what, it's really not worth the amount of money spent, and that's a problem because the way they've created it, right? If you look at the limited time of not limited time events, sorry, the limited offers, I think this is where it is. This here should never happen. To give extra churns to people, to allow people to buy these extra churns, you're making the event completely unfair to, number one, your biggest core audience, which is going to be your pay to or your free to play players, but you're also making it kind of unfair to pay to win players who are already spending an arm and a leg to try to get new units that are already out. For example, this right here, this the Abyssal Impact, because this already costs so much freaking money as it is, and then to now add in more churn purchases, I think is a little bit not a good way to go about this. So I've also recommended they remove that option completely from the next event, and hopefully they listen to that and just make it fair. Just keep it fair across the board and let people just earn their turns or buy turns with diamonds. I think that's, you know, X amount of turns with diamonds. I think that's a fair way to go about it. I don't think this whole purchasing aspect is a good approach to a massive event like this, where the rewards realistically are not that good. And here's what I mean, right? If we go to the actual rewards, right? I mean, really, these are the two main stars here that you would want. Like, I could purchase these 10, right? And let's just say I do this, right? And I go back here, right? That's how they should do it. Let it be purchasable through that area right there where you are using diamonds rather than real life money, which is more fair across the board for everybody. At least that way, free to play can actually advance and actually use them, right? So now you can see here, I went from 10th to 7th, and those other people who have purchased that now are way above, right? So keep that in mind. It's going to cause a lot of people to be upset, and it has already, and it's something that I think should be avoided in the future. So that's problem number one. Okay, actually, I guess two problems. The first problem, like I mentioned, the main thing being the damage shouldn't be punished for trying new builds, and number two, of course, is the pay to win aspect of it, which is pretty immense. Now, I want to talk about something that's going on Discord. Okay, the devs really do care about us, and they really do care about your opinion. So this is what's happening. Okay, currently on the main Discord under community events, please jump onto this main Discord if you have not done so. You guys can see here event time, right? So optimize your Crusade Abyss Crusade experience, join to win diamonds. So I believe that with the last few days, many of you had a chance to experience our newly launched Abyss Crusade event. The development team is eager to hear your suggestions and feedback. I've already given mine personally, but I will do so through this officially as well. Please send your feedback to Omniheroes official Discord channel in the Omni Workshop section. Okay, it's right over here. You can put it right there. And then see some people have already started doing so, right? There's their suggestions. With that being said, you have until September 5th, okay, till September 11th. So starting September 5th being what, it's today, to September 11th. In the Omni channel, share your suggestions, and here's what you can do. Suggested format: character info, character name plus server, rewards be sent to that character. So ensure you put your proper character name plus the server you're on, the suggestion you want, so make sure you follow this format, and then the rewards are going to be the top 3 suggestions will get 5,000 diamonds each, which is actually pretty damn good, and then outstanding suggestions, which will be the top 5 to 10, are going to get 1,000 each. Okay, just keep in mind, if you submit suggestions that are unrelated to the event or the channel event channel, your suggestions will not be considered, guys. So please obviously focus at the pocket argument here, which is the Abyss Crusade. Again, I will be putting in my 2 cents. You can always sift through other people's suggestions as well and kind of add to yours, because I believe a lot of you guys are going to probably say the same things. But I think it's very, very important, guys, that we do give our suggestions. Just so you guys are aware, I am talking to the devs right here, so you guys can see I've given my suggestions kind of right there, and I think it's only fair that we do our part. Okay, so I think it's important that we do our part and that we actually do let our voices be heard. And I'll be real with you guys, the devs do listen in this game, so it's very important that you guys do this. So definitely upvote, get out there and put in your things. Now I will say one thing that I haven't mentioned before, and that is I've been playing around with different builds. Like I said to you guys, I have noticed that Celine here in this fight is really, really good, by the way. So using him has really helped me boost my scores up by at least another 500 points, and he has helped AoE down a lot of units. So using him might be worthwhile for you as well. Even on an ethereal team, I took out Ellie and I added him, and my score instantly went up. Catherine, of course, plays a big role in this as well too, if you have her and you've been going for her. But overall, guys, it's been a little bit lackluster. You know, I started off really hyped for this event because it was a cool new boss, it was a cool new event. Obviously I was top place, so I was really happy about that, but being top place wasn't really the main thing for me. It was nice to see other people come up, because for example Vex, who I believe is still first, was, oh no, actually it's Birch now, someone else hit first, right here. So Vex was second, he was killing it. But you can see here, like, a lot of these heroes I don't personally possess, but you can see what's being used. Gwen is a huge part for boosting. Lily and Leah are actually really good for the common mode. A lot of people are asking what to use in common mode. Atropos has been huge for boosting this up. Thalanos has been a massive part of this as well too. So you can see here a lot of people who are whales are going to obviously be the top 20, let's say top 20. Okay, and this is the same scenario for anyone who's in nightmare mode. You're going to see the top 20 whales most likely there. Again, it's not impossible to do well as free to play. You can at least hit top 100 to top 50 if there are not a lot of people competing in your server. But again, because of these extra purchasable turns via real life money, it's huge. It's massive, right? If you look at it again, right, you can purchase up to, sorry, wrong one again. You guys can purchase up to, first off, 4 turns here, which is nothing, but this one here can go up to 75 extra turns, and people are buying this, and that's what's going to cause the skewed numbers in terms of who's actually doing well and who's not. All right, guys, this is Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. Go participate, get yourself some diamonds, and give your feedback, most importantly, to make this game better. All right, guys, see you in the next one.